Most of you already know that I don't even regard this guy as one of the top coaches there is, but somehow some people have convinced me to believe that he is one of the top coaches. So what I'm going to say is this issue of threatening his job because he lost to Arsenal over both legs and maybe other reasons is not fair, because what has happened to Real Madrid over both legs playing Arsenal is not just a managerial mistake, it's the players, it's the hierarchy. One thing this Arsenal, this defeat to Arsenal has taught Real Madrid and a lot of other teams is ego and star names do not win games. Arsenal turned up and defeated them as a team, like a unit. Real Madrid, since time immemorial, have always depended on individual brilliance to win games. And Carlo Ancelotti capitalized on that. When he came into Real Madrid the first stint, that was his model. Second stint, that was his model. That was all he depended on. And it's been working just fine for him up until right now. So it's unfair to say this man should be the one to pay the price for the shameful exit in the hands of what is supposed to be an inferior side at these stages of the Champions League. It's just unfair. Because those players, Real Madrid players, thought they were going to eliminate Arsenal by simply showing up and forgetting that you have to actually play the game. They thought Arsenal were inferior and Arsenal were just going to bow out. That is not done that way. You need to put in the game. Arsenal exposed the frailties of Real Madrid, exposed the weakness in the defense, exposed the weakness of the midfield. Declan Rice single-handedly consumed and locked down that midfield over both legs. So it's unfair to just put it on Carlo Ancelotti. I don't think it's just on Ancelotti. I mean, if you go by what has happened, you'd understand the players are far much more to blame. Yes, Carlo Ancelotti showed a very, very heightened sense of coaching tactical ability because he didn't have a plan B. After the first legs, I thought he was going to come up with something good. It was obvious he had no game plan whatsoever. He came out with the same format he used in the first leg, nothing different. And they paid the price. They were exposed. So the hierarchy needs to go back to the drawing board. It's not just Carlo Ancelotti. It is the mentality of buying big names and hoping that these guys will continue to deliver for you. Gone are the days of Cristiano Ronaldo or I dare say Lionel Messi where they win things for their clubs, where they become the individual star men for their clubs. These guys are not just going to do it. Mbappe was absolutely nowhere to be found in this over both legs. Same for Vinicius, shame for Bellingham. So it's not just about the star names. What did they do? So I think it's unfair. That's just my viewpoint on this. I think it's unfair that Carlo Ancelotti is he's the one that is going to pay the price for this. And I just think it's unfair. It's unfair. Yes, he didn't do so well as a manager, and you can't blame him. Every manager loses sight or get confused over tactics to use in a certain game. We've seen it with Guardiola this season. Most games he's really been confused. So come on. I still think he has done well, quite well for Real Madrid in recent times. And for his job to be threatened because of these poor results, I don't think it's actually fair to him. He deserves better from Real Madrid. He deserves better.